fingertips. Y'all know I hate to come on here without my nails done, but hey, reading still got to get put out. So if you've read the title, you already know this is about Miss Joe-Netta, honey. Joe-Netta is having a meltdown, upset that y'all ain't watching while Charles is getting his lunch. Now, who have mercy? When you got to cutting up on black women and you were talking about you wish that, you were compared to white women, okay? When you didn't want to apologize to black women, I don't know how you thought that that anti-apology would not manifest in lower numbers, lower visibility, people just generally, especially black women, not being here for the shenanigans. But to Joe-Netta'S surprise, nobody cares if Charles' lunch is ready. So let's tap into this energy around this meltdown. Let's see what's really behind this. Is it as transparent as it seems? We don't know, but let's tap in and see. Hold on. So we got the Queen of Wands here. Okay. So Queen of Wands usually represents an attractive woman, but it also means someone that's highly visible, highly seen. Oh, Five of Pentacles, out in the cold. So off the rip, the first two cards out, someone who's highly visible, who's not making the money, who's out in the cold with the fan base, and this could be affecting, everyday life, bills, you know, everyday expenditures, right? Fool at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody trying to hurry up and catch that next flight, aka opportunity, before it's too late. But as you can see, this plane is already off the tarmac. So looks like this ship has sailed. This flight is pretty much been boarded, and it's on its way to where it's going now. So you got the Three of Pentacles, which represents the commitment, the union between Charles and Netta. And it's a Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which means this is an unrequited offer. So the relationship isn't working out right now. The numbers are not up. The money is plummeting. And everything that you went into this situation for is now falling apart. Oh, we got the Fool and the Page of Coins. So like I said, trying to get to that next opportunity, but it's like the new financial opportunities are passing you by. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. Hold on. Nine of Swords, anxiety. I'm going to acknowledge that. Yeah, money is slowed down tremendously. And here it is. Nine of Swords came right back out, so that was meant to be out. That's high anxiety, not sleeping, no rest for the wicked, no rest for the weary. Wow, Towers at the bottom of the deck. So it's like everything that was built is literally burning down to the ground. And what's so interesting about this whole situation is that you would think that the Netta thing at this point would still be an act, but Netta is an actual true form at this point. The last reading that I did on Netta and Charles, I saw that Netta was really, really, really insecure, going over the deep end, and was possibly going to push Charles into being with a woman. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the most gender bending, back and forth energy between the both of them that I've ever seen in any couple. I never know what I can and can't say, because you really tapping into the energy. If you're an intuitive, please, feel free to comment down below. It is hard to understand who's going where and who's doing what. Like, this is the couple that actually confuses gay people. And seriously, the more stuff comes out between the both of them, it's going to have people wondering, is this an actual couple? How did we even, get enthralled in this somehow, some way? Okay, so, Lord, we got the Three of Cups here and the Knight of Wands. Three of Cups represents partying, also third party communication. Somebody might be out here giving them something they can feel. If not yet, then allegedly, possibly to come. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Lord. Yeah. Tower, Five of Wands. Y'all, I saw this in the last reading I did for them, and I'm seeing it again. They are having a very rocky situation. Five of Wands represents actual physicality, meaning allegedly folks can be putting hands on one another. Either way, this is like, wow. This is a catastrophe, however you look at it. And there it is. I just shuffled. Knight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So I would not be surprised if one of the two of these participants in this train wreck that we're watching ends up moving on to somebody that they allegedly may have already been dealing with or flirting with, because the situation is going all the way downhill and horribly fast, okay? So we've got the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Swiftly looking for, man, listen. Eight of Wands to the Five of Wands, it's like things can pop off at a moment's notice. Like, it can happen so fast it can swim your head. And then you got the Page of Wands looking for new ways to handle a situation. So Netta may be trying to possibly allegedly get this temper and this jealousy under control, because it's taking too much to deal with all of this back and forth and this arguing. But I saw this once again in the last reading, Five of Pentacles. Charles is getting really sick and tired of the back and forth, of the arguing, of the constantly having to reassure someone is putting the weight of the world on his shoulders. The Ten of Wands falling under the Five of Pentacles. And it's like, now that the money is drying up, it's making it even harder to deal with. Yeah, so strength under the Three of Pentacles, fighting hard to remain strong in this union. But I see that somebody, eventually it's like somebody wants out. This has just become too much. Yeah, facing a lot of judgment over choices. Trying to, like I said, trying to find these new financial opportunities. Opportunities are getting away from them. Judgment. Yeah, feeling judged now is bringing high anxiety, because, it's like things have been brought to the light. Yeah, too. Excuse me. Lord have mercy. Two of Wands and the Empress falls under the Three of Cups. So Empress can represent mother of children as well. And Charles may be back to communicating with the mother of his children. I don't want to say that this is a new pregnant woman. I really don't want to say that. He may be allegedly communicating with the mother of his children. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, this tower. Lord. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. And it's like Charles is looking at this like all of this that I've invested, that I've sold into you. I've treated you more like a wife than anybody else that I've been with. And it's just been a catastrophe. It's been a tower. Um, I just turned this around. I had a Ten of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I've heard people say that I don't read reversals. That's not true. I don't allow reversals to be in my deck. If they come out on the table and go in reverse, to me, that's an honest reverse. If it's already in reverse in my deck, that's kind of like cheating. You know, that's my rule. I can't speak for anybody else. But I'm going to acknowledge Ten of Pentacles was in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, and this is the largest tower to this situation. Charles is looking at everything that he's invested, but this is also a, as you sow, so shall you reap. So it's like I invested all of this into Netta, and it's like it's a waste. And it's like now he's ready to be out here in the wind. The King of Wands, excuse me, Knight of Wands, wounded warrior. So that's literally being wounded over messages that's going back and forth, things that people are coming to tell him. Also, just the communication in general between Charles and Netta, it's getting to be way too much. I'm hearing literally like I didn't sign up for all of this. Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Now, we got the Queen of Cups, which is like intuitive. I knew this was going to come to an end over money, okay? But let's remember that Ten of Pentacles was in the reverse before I turned it around. So this is like Netta saying, you know, I knew you was gonna leave me once the money left. I knew you were gonna leave me once, you know, this didn't work out. Like I just knew it, I knew it, I knew it. But it becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because what Netta doesn't see is that you manifested this. You brought this upon yourself because you just would not fall back. You wouldn't stop arguing. You wouldn't apologize when you should have apologized. You forgot that the people who were watching you, the ones who were giving you organic views and streams, didn't deserve to be berated or told that you rather be compared to, you know, a white woman, knowing in a way that that was a backhanded compliment um, to white women, because for one, it ain't that many white women that's watching you. That's one. Two, you said that on purpose to be hurtful towards the very women who support your career, black women. And because you refuse to apologize, you put yourself in this Five of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. Now you're realizing how many black women actually watch you, which I find to be fascinating, that you have never looked at your own analytics. You could have known this a lot sooner, love. Yeah, Three of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So Three of Wands is like your ships and opportunities coming in, and messages about your ships and opportunities coming in, and you know, trying to move forward towards towards victory, smoothly and professionally. So this is what Netta is trying to focus on now. I got to get new opportunities. You know, this money is drying up. This is becoming a burden, a hardship. Yeah, trying to manifest by being defensive, standing up for yourself, but it's backfiring, because this isn't a time to be defensive. This is a time to kind of tone it down and apologize. You can't talk to the people who support you the way that you have, and then be surprised when they stop supporting you. It's kind of weird. Yeah, so it's like, Netta wants to move past all this judgment because it's giving high anxiety. And what is this that's about to be illuminated? Yeah, something's about to come out soon that's going to actually have Netta back to standing up and defending and going off on social media again. And it's like they're, at this point, it's like, laugh at my pain, click the views, so I can get paid. Oh, Lord. Y'all, this is not going to be pretty because somebody could possibly come forward and have some receipts about some extracurricular activities or some sideline conversations that are unsavory, okay? And yeah, see, this is the flip side of putting your life out here for everybody to see it. Like, you really put yourself in between a rock and a hard place here because, hold on. Ooh, baby. High Priestess and the Ace of Wands, okay? So, this is like somebody secretly, passionately trying to figure out how they're going to move on. Y'all, I really feel like Charles is really considering his options with how he needs to move forward, and he's kind of like keeping his cards close to his chest, so to speak. Trying to make a decision about how to move forward and go into hermit mode, possibly be single. So the energy hasn't really changed much from my last reading that I've done with Netta and Charles. It's just kind of sad, though, to see that this meltdown was literally from a real place. Like, this wasn't, fraudulent. It's I feel bad for Netta because really, Netta, you put yourself in this position and now you're inviting people to ridicule you, to talk about you, to talk crazy to you, to get your views up. But I see that if you don't watch it, you're going to push your luck and somebody's going to answer that call and they're going to air you out. So I would suggest that Netta don't push this any further. Switch the content up a little bit. Get some apologies in. Make it sound convincing. Um, Talk to people like, you appreciate having them around because, you cussing everybody out, talking about how you ain't gonna apologize and compare you to a white woman and all those types of things. That's what got you here. Seriously, that's what got you here. So, y'all, I'm gonna knock out a few more of these. And for everybody who wasn't in my last live, I'm doing my videos today as live so that they will already be up. That way it won't take a day or so for everything to upload. Either way, I thank you for your time, your viewership, and your support. And hopefully Netta can pull it together and simmer down a little bit. If not, Lord have mercy. Talk about the tears of a clown. See you in the next one. Bye, y'all.